Alan Greenspan speaks. Does anybody care? What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update. 2 in a row for football. We're hot. But in the meantime, Alan Greenspan this morning came out and said the market's over. It's going down. That's the end. We're building too many bubbles. Well, from the original bubble builder, Alan Greenspan, who would know better than that? But I want to know, why can't they tell us before? Why didn't they tell us 12% ago that the market was over? In the meantime, again, the Fed is basically a clueless group of academia that has no idea how to work in the real world, where it takes common sense and street smarts to actually get by. In the meantime, the markets exploded higher this morning on the comments from Alan Greenspan, sold all the way back off, and now have re-rallied back up towards the highs. By the way, I'm taping this at about 11:30 Eastern time, just to give you an idea what I think for the rest of the day. We're watching the equities try to go higher, but the Russell has turned lower, which isn't a bear market. Again, remember, bear markets create the most vicious rallies that you can ever want. Those are the rallies to be selling, not the grinder rallies, but those vicious bear market rallies are the ones that are meant to be sold. And again, I think you saw it happen as the S&P was up almost 20, came all the way down to lower on the day before popping back. So again, watch these. I think a big indication today was the VIX. When the market was up over 300, the VIX was barely lower. That's a key thing to watch, especially based on that from an overbought or oversold. The VIX was very overbought yesterday and yet was hardly down today. And of course, now it's popped up. Right now it's probably a little bit lower as I'm taping. But again, it's still higher, and they're telling you that there are still issues in these markets. Oil has taken it on the chin, as we have talked about here almost every day, and it is down about $2.50, under $47 a barrel right now, and headed lower. I think that this now brings the high 30s into play, and we will continue to look for that. In the meantime, bonds, a little bit of fear out there, but you're not seeing true fear because the bonds are rallying, yet the dollar is falling. So that's almost a wash when you look at the global economy. I think bonds are a sale here. I think this is very similar to the action we saw back in oil back a few months ago. So again, I'm looking for spots to try to sell these bonds. Grains are split. Corn and beans are higher. Wheat's a little bit lower, but wheat has been very strong. So no surprise that's made a pullback. Cattle higher, both fats and feeders. Hogs a little bit lower. Look for a little bit of a bounce in the hogs again. So we're very constructive and very bullish the agricultural space and looking to buy on dips here. Gold is breaking out. You can see that. I wrote this morning for Kitco. You can see by the miners. The miners have started to pop. All of a sudden, Nugget, which is a leveraged miner, all of a sudden is back over $17. Just 2 weeks ago, it was $13 when we were talking about buying it. So again, you're seeing a lot of reasons to believe this market is going lower. I would not be surprised if we exploded to the upside today, just because we're going to get a dead cat bounce, and maybe there'll be some rumors about what the Fed's going to do, or if we close lower on the day. I would more likely lean that the highs are in for the day and we start to work our way lower, and it could get ugly. But again, there could be some rumors leaking from the Fed meeting. You never know what these guys are doing in there, these guys and gals, excuse me, that are talking. So things could happen. I think we're banking too much on tomorrow's Fed meeting I think no matter what they do, it's going to be wrong. So if they decide to back down and say we're not going to hike, or we're only going to hike an eighth tomorrow, I think that sends a warning sign to the market that there's trouble in the economy. If they raise, I think that also creates a problem. So they've now backed themselves into a corner I don't think they can get out of. It's like the clowns that painted themselves into a corner for a comedy routine. But when we look at the overall picture, you can obviously see these markets are headed lower. We are in a lot of trouble. Santa's bringing coal this year. It doesn't look like he's going to show up for the annual Santa Claus rally. I think he might have already been here. That's what I think you might have seen. In the meantime, continue to look for levels. Don't try to chase the market. You want to be a seller? Look for a big rally that comes to resistance before you jump in and sell. Do not chase the market down. Do not chase the market up. Look for your levels. Don't be surprised if crude makes some sort of a bounce today from the levels it's at down over almost $2.5, $3. That would lead me to believe there might be a dead cat bounce coming somewhere. In the meantime, be careful out there. It's a little bit thin, and there's a lot of action and a lot of edge going on here. So let's be careful, and remember, let's look for great, vicious rallies to sell them, and we'll be all set and ready to go. This is Bubba's Daily Update. Todd Bob Horwitz. It is early. It's 11:30 Eastern. Remember, if you want to get the free book, Gold is a Better Way, from my friend Adam Barata, all you have to do is go to bubbatrading.com/gold. And also, don't forget about our high school program, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more of Bubba's Daily Update. Have a great day.